Hey guys, Mumford and Kid here. How's everybody doing? um, Welcome back to the opinion spot. One of my longest segments ever that's going on my channel. We are on 300 and what is this? 22 episode 322. And I know there's probably guys out there, my fellow geeks, that have been probably wondering what the Omni Geek High Lord's opinions are on the subject that is in the bottom there. So, we all know that the last son of Krypton, the son of Jor-El, will finally make his fully debut in his cousin's TV show. Now, why do I say fully debut? Because Superman has been on the show, but in shadow, or we've seen him from a image, maybe a CGI image or things like that. And they've given all the excuses why certain things have happened, why he hasn't been here, the usual stuff. And I can understand that, pretty much to keep the focus on his cousin. I get it. I understand that. But then there's certain times I was just like, okay, maybe Clark is needed here, and especially the near finale of the season. I thought Superman should have been in that. But then they came up with some BS excuse of how come he was easily controlled. And I was just like, yeah, okay, that's plot convenience, whatever. But it was said that they dropped the bomb and said that he's gonna fully debut in the first two episodes of season 2 of Supergirl, which will be now on the CW. Still gonna be on Mondays, but it's gonna be on the CW. So all the shows are now on CW, especially with DC wise, somewhat. And I've kind of always felt, maybe it should have been there in the first place. But how do I feel about this? It's about time, And I also want to explain why I think this is a good idea. And just hear me out. Because in some manner of speaking, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a fan of these superhero TV shows like yours truly, you have your favorites, you don't have your favorites, you're also a fan of the movies and things like that, you're good. But, however, if you are a Superman fan that just isn't really feeling what they are trying to do with Superman on the big screen, with this very kind of dark and brooding Superman, you're probably going to be in luck, because odds are the Superman they get, and by the way, casting has begun to who's going to be Superman on the show. But odds are, when he comes on this show, on his cousin's show, yeah, you're going to see kind of that essence of the Superman we get from the past. That true Boy Scout, that one that stands proud and, is very optimistic and very joviant and things like that. You're going to see that one. Odds are he won't be pretty much what we get in the movies. And don't get me wrong, Mr. Cavell, I'm not disrespecting his performance, but I just think he needs to, kind of lighten up a little bit, kind of give me that Superman, my Superman that I like, So in some respect, I also look at it from, this would be good because if you remember in the last episode of the season, it makes you wonder. I always figured out that, yeah, probably Superman's going to be in that episode where we saw where Kara opens up that pod and she just says, oh my God. So whatever's in there probably is going to involve Superman. Maybe it's another Kryptonian. We don't know. But I like the idea that he's coming. This is good. Now, the funniest thing is I'm looking forward to seeing what they deliver and who they get. Now, I hear a lot of people saying, go get Tom Welling. Tom Welling said that he's not going to do it. He won't do it, especially if they have him in costume. Nope, he's not gonna do it. So I'm always open for somebody new. Now I kind of made this. I actually tweeted a gentleman who actually played Superman in a fan film, and told him, the casting. Maybe it's time for you to give a call or something. And for all those who don't know, it's the man's name is Mike O'Hearn. Mike O'Hearn. He played Superman in the world's finest trailer, fanfic trailer. It's here on YouTube. You can see it, and he looked just so perfect as Superman. He's a bodybuilder and he's an actor, but I made that joke, and he favorited my tweet and things like that. But this is good. This is good, and it makes you wonder that since there is going to be a huge crossover coming somewhere in the future with all the shows, could we see Superman interact with other heroes that we already had? Like, me and my friends were joking around, like, it'd be funny to see Superman with the Atom, who was played by Brandon Roth, who played Superman before. It'd be cool to see Superman talk to the Flash, or Superman talk to Green Arrow, and all these. There's so many people that I would love to see Superman talk to, as well as Kara. But can't forget that, it's still Kara's show, and I'm not forgetting that. But it is high time that they show that, Superman is in this world. Let's see him for a change. Let's see what he's up to. Let's see him, whether it is just him in the glasses and playing Clark Kent, or he's in costume as Superman. It's going to be fun for me because, it's the hardest thing is the waiting to figure out what's going to happen on the new season. Who's coming? What guest stars are going to come? Can we see Jean and Superman interact? Things like that. It's going to be very interesting to see. But this is good news. And it makes me wonder now, like, with also that point of view of like, we can't have characters that are only on the big screen. So now we can have characters on the small screen too. Kind of that was the reason why, I think a lot of people were kind of upset, because the Suicide Squad is coming out. We can't have people on the Suicide Squad and Arrow, things like that. But it's maybe this is just the seeds that are starting to be planted within, thanks to Jeff Johns or so, because of, he's kind of taking that role now as the Kevin Feige role. Which I'm very happy for, somebody who cares about these characters. I like that. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that Superman is coming, season 2 of his cousin show, Supergirl, the first 2 episodes, I'm happy. And I'm looking forward to seeing who they cast. And whoever they cast, and they do showcase who it is, you'll probably see me talk about it here on Opinion Spot. Let me give my opinions on it, But as always, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mount Vernon Kid. Boom, boom, boom. Round 1, 8. You guys take care. Thank you for listening to me run my mouth for a while. This is the Opinion Spot where your opinion matters. Leave a comment section below. Like, share, favorite. Do whatever you need to. I'm just an ordinary guy. Just doing what I like to do. And I bid you all adieu to all my Omni Geek High Lord Lords and ladies around the world.